Hello everyone. With the build guide for my favorite Frenzy Barbarian now live on the channel, of which you can check the video out with the link in the description below, as well as prior taking the Axe Frenzy Barbarian setup through the Ubers. I wanted to take the Blade version now through the Ubers to see how it fares compared to the prior run, as well as an overall showcase of why this is my favorite Uber running build. Much like in all of my Uber running videos, I will not go into great detail about the build setup here, as I do so in the build guide video. And I don't want to just simply repeat myself for the sake of adding mid-roll ads to the video and wasting your time with repeat content. However, I will discuss the changes that this build now has compared to the build guide video, as well as briefly going over all of the necessary details so you know what to expect going into this run. For this Uber run, instead of dual griefs, I'll be using one grief paired with Last Wish, as it adds a My Aura for more damage, a life tap proc to be able to regain health, especially in fights against the Ubers who would be the most trouble, being Lilith and Mephisto. But it also has a large amount of Crushing Blow to help quickly take down the life of the Ubers at the beginning of the fights. And lastly, it has a Fade proc to ensure that I stay having help with my resistances, as well as damage reduction. Once in Uber Tritram, I'll be switching my armor from Enigma to Duress to add even more Crushing Blow and open wounds to the build, as I don't want to have to leave Uber Tritram for any reason before collecting the torch. I also will be using a mercenary whom will have in Duriel's Visage, Duress, and his weapons are Kingslayer for the open wounds and Crushing Blow, as well as the grief that I took off of my build to replace with Last Wish. He can do damage, but mostly is being used to help keep the open wounds procced so I can take down the life of the Ubers without worrying that they start regenerating their health back. As mentioned before, here's a brief overview of all my attributes, additional stats, skill trees, the gear, and rounding off with my mercenary's gear, and additional stats. I will be pre-buffing with Treachery for the Fade proc before entering the first portal, as well as using Demon Limb for the enchant charges to increase my own attack rating, as well as the mercenaries to help him land even more successful hits. With all of that now out of the way, let's take my favorite torch farming build through the Ubers and see how well it plays out. And there you have it, a great build with a fun run that is constantly safe, as well as dealing great damage from start to finish. The Mercenary did die, but this build honestly doesn't need the Mercenary to handle the Ubers. And he also died to Lilith, of which I was expecting anyway. This is not the fastest build compared to some of the others, however, I enjoy the Frenzy Barbarian for the variety of weapons that he can use when farming the Ubers, since he is able to dual wield one-hand weapons, giving him a chance to have a great variety of damage outputs, as well as to stack auras if desired. If you want to check out my other favorite Uber running builds, make sure to check out both my favorite meta, as well as off-meta build setups. Both videos will be linked down in the description below. I also have a budget Frenzy Barbarian that I took through the Ubers to show that this build can still hold its own against the Ubers without the need for endgame gear to be able to collect a torch. That video will also be linked down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content and want to see more, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification to be notified whenever a new video comes out.
Come on. Come on. Come on then. There you are. There you are.
And if you like this video, please let me know by leaving a like. It really is appreciated to be able to help my channel to grow. And if you want to see more of my Diablo 2 Resurrected content, make sure to click the card in the corner up above to check out my Diablo 2 Resurrected playlist with a lot of videos already in it, with a lot more coming in the very near future. Other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.